Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Q&A video answer segment type of video. We're into the final week of Fear the Walking Dead, so we got a few questions regarding the finale. And of course, as always, talking about Season 6, which is only about a week and a half away now. Yeah! I'm getting ready. Huh? You know it, of course. I'm getting ready. So anyway, I got some stuff coming for the premiere of Season 6. Lots of videos. Considering doing maybe a live stream after seeing the premiere for Season 6. Of course, as usual, each week I have to do my reviews for you guys, the predictions for the next episode. But then after that, there's no reason to say that we can't do maybe a live stream. It would be like 1 a.m. or something at that point, Eastern time. But if you guys are interested, write your comments below. And if you have any preemptive questions I can start the live stream with, PM them to me so I can kind of have something to talk about while other people are coming in so they can ask questions in the live stream. Because with the live stream, I like to do it as a Q&A where I can see what you guys are typing and then kind of talk with you guys, chat with you guys in live stream, the back and forth, because of course after the premiere there's going to be lots of stuff to talk about, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So man, great couple of weeks, really excited. I even booked a day off work, the Monday, so that I can do the review and talk with you guys, make lots of videos after the premiere for you guys, and just hang out with you guys, man. You guys are great friends, and it's really, really exciting time to be a fan of The Walking Dead when every time the premiere comes around. And we'll see if it's even bigger and better this year than it was last year with no Sanctuary. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So also excited for Fear the Walking Dead's finale. We've done a couple videos. I missed yesterday. I didn't have a video for you guys yesterday. My apologies for that. Just busy and working on a few other things. And but I did do the video talking about Fear the Walking Dead being kind of a disappointment. And, people were all over the place on that one, which was fun because there's people that are like, they like it more than The Walking Dead. There was a good number of people that thumbed up those type of comments where it was like, no, they like Fear the Walking Dead more than the original. And I was like, I was blown away. I didn't think hardly anybody did, but clearly a lot of people were like, Fear the Walking Dead's better than The Walking Dead. So, craziness, right? Then you have others who were kind of where I'm at, where they like it, they enjoy it quite a bit, which I do. I love the show. I enjoy it. People, when I do videos like that, people get confused. Like, oh, you mean you don't like it? Then don't review it or something. Which I've talked about this before, is that, no, I like the show. I enjoy it a lot. And I'm not giving it like 4 ratings or 3 or 2 or something like that, like fail ratings. It's not a fail. It's a good show, and I enjoy it quite a bit. But, I was expecting a little bit more, because, of course, this is AMC and the network of The Walking Dead. I was expecting them to try to wow us in the first season of Fear the Walking Dead the way they did in the original Walking Dead with those 6 episodes. I was watching the Then and Now video on AMC's channel. If you guys haven't seen those yet, there's some for some of the different characters in The Walking Dead, Rick and Morgan, Carol, and the others, Michonne. And when you see Rick ride in on horseback into Atlanta like that, it's just it's so awesome. And I know a lot of people guys, well, it's not just about the zombies, Trev. I know. It's just, I don't know. The first season of The Walking Dead really, there's not a lot of waste of time in that season, man. It's pretty fast-paced. It's got some awesome spectacle elements to it, and it's just amazing. So, so that's where I'm at. Some people hate Fear the Walking Dead, so there's people all over the place. For me, I enjoy it quite a bit, but ultimately, I do like the original a bit better, at least it's the first season. We'll see how Season 2 of Fear is, Season 3, and if they go on further than that, we'll see how it ends up. So keep sending me your guys' questions. Probably have time to do one more Q&A before the premiere for the Fear the Walking Dead finale, Fear Dead finale. Here are some of the questions you guys asked for today. First one is from Chris Weidemann. I don't think the Chris Weidemann, but, maybe that's his name too. I don't know, or maybe he just really likes the fighter, because I used to do a lot of MMA videos. It's fun to see people cross over from one thing. Then as I'm making Walking Dead videos, they get into that too, and it's cool. I see that with DBZ a lot too. People watch DBZ, and they also watch Walking Dead, which is fun. So Chris Weidemann says, hey, Trev, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good, Chris. Please answer in video. Aren't they evacuating LA, the LA basin, to napalm the city like Atlanta? Well, we don't know if that was a nationwide thing. I mean, we saw it in Atlanta that they just bombed the whole thing down, napalmed it, but we don't know. We know they've evacuated it, right, with the Cobalt order. but we don't know if they're going to do that to LA. I mean, LA is huge, right? So will they have enough? And also, will they have enough resources to just bomb every place around? Will they have enough people to do it? These are all considerations. If the government doesn't have enough people to go out there and actually do this stuff, because they're all trying to get home and protect their families too, it's kind of chaotic. I don't think there's an exact 100% there protocol that everybody's going to follow when you got soldiers who are just like, I don't give a shit, I'm going home to protect my family, and you can't blame them for that. It's just natural, right? Of course. Next one's from Holy Fiction Q&A. He says, at this point in the series, do you think that we'll ever see, this is a Walking Dead Season 6 question, ever see a relationship between Carol and Daryl? Something we talked about in the past before quite a few times. I was kind of said in the past before that, we could see it, we might see it. The closest we would have ever gotten, I think, would have been in the episode, was it Crossed or Consumed? I forget which one which title refers to which. Those blend together with the C's for me. But the one we have Daryl and Carol, and they're in Atlanta and they kind of sleep there, and they do, well, they don't do anything, but, they're together, they're alone, and we don't see anything kind of happen. So to me, I would say probably no, probably never. I don't think we'll ever see that. And, I think that's on purpose. I don't think they want Daryl to kind of have a mate, to have a wife or anything like that. They want him to kind of be alone, even though, of course, we do know they care for each other quite a bit when they hug each other in Season 5 when they meet again after the separation in Season 4. So that was a pretty good moment. So obviously they care about each other, but Daryl's pretty closed off. That's kind of the way he is. And Carol is kind of too with what happened with their family before too. But she protects the group, which is good. Also, it kind of makes for a little bit of a weird couple, kind of. I don't know. I guess it depends how you see that. Next one's from Marcus Doig, and he says, hey Trev, keep up the videos, man. I've got another question for your Q&A. When the time comes for The Walking Dead to end, how would you make it end if you were a writer on the show? I would have Rick be bit by a walker, then it enters first person, and you're seeing what it's like to become infected through his eyes. He looks up and Carl is staring at him with his gun out, puts him down, roll credits. Bingo, man. You nailed it. That's exactly what I would probably do. Pretty much exactly, that's it. Now, a couple things could happen after that. They could do like a spin-off where they call it like The Walking Dead something, continued or just any word after to be like a sequel to the original series where you have Carl as the lead or something like that. That would be really cool because we don't know how long the show is going to go on for, and we may see, in 10 or 15 seasons, the original crew kind of get tired, Andrew Lincoln not want to do it, and maybe we'll see with that. We talked about that recently too. I'm not saying for sure that's going to happen. I hope it doesn't, but eventually the original series will have to end at some point, and then will AMC want to do another show after? Well, they're already doing Fear the Walking Dead, so of course. I think for AMC, they've kind of realized that they should just capitalize on this universe and just take it forward. Even if the original ends, have Fear, have something else, zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead related, and just keep it for themselves. Don't give HBO another chance at it, because if you guys don't know, The Walking Dead was originally offered to HBO first before AMC, and HBO said no because zombies are taboo, or they didn't want to do a zombie show. So that's funny. I always thought that was really, really a funny fact about The Walking Dead, that HBO passed on it, and look where The Walking Dead's at now. So AMC, great decision there. They're a monster now. They're not a small network like they might have been. I don't know, 7. They were never a small network, but now they're a huge network with really top quality stuff. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. It's just going to go on from there. Mad Men and all the rest they've got. Hell on Wheels and all that. Okay, we'll do a few more. Next one's from Josh Sweig, and he says, hey Trev, question delivery. Okay, well, the question's been received. I couldn't help but get excited at the prediction I made that is pretty obvious, that Daniel Salazar will unleash walker hell at the stadium, but then I thought if he unleashes 2,000 walkers, he wouldn't be able to escape. Yeah, that's true. Think about it, unless you had a car or something. Think about it. These aren't your everyday Walking Dead slow-ass walkers. These are walkers, all have their muscle tissue, thus making them able to move way faster. I rewatched the episode. The guy said 2,000 people had turned into walkers or infected Same thing, different words. I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. Are you excited for episode 6, The Good Man, as I am? Thanks, man. Stay awesome. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I don't see why he would unleash them. I don't get that. Why do you think he would let them go? He seems to be a pretty cunning, pretty smart, kind of devious, dark type of guy. So why would he let them go? I don't get why you think he would let them go. I don't know. But I am excited for the finale, yes. And it's just a great 2 weeks. Excited for The Walking Dead Season 6 premiere as well, too, which is awesome. So weeks like this are amazing. Plus, the sad thing is I won't be able to watch Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 over again because we'll be having the original Walking Dead airing. But maybe during the break after this half season of Walking Dead Season 6, I'll get to watching Fear again. Of course, when it's released later on Blu-ray, I'll probably buy that too, or DVD. Do 2 more. Next one's from Mark. Trev, you asked for opinions on Fear the Walking Dead, so here's mine as follows. So he goes into quite a bit, and I'll just summarize it. Basically, he really likes the show quite a bit. And let's see here. He talks a bit about the budget. And with us not really knowing where the budget is at, and he's absolutely correct with that. We really don't know where the budget is at for Fear the Walking Dead. We haven't seen them push any kind of budgetary limits, I'd say, at this point. Nothing like that. We've seen, some big pain shots. We've seen the riot. We've seen stuff like that, military and all kinds of weapons and things like that. But we really don't know what kind of budget the first season had. So, yeah, you're right about that. So we can't really knock it too much because we don't know, how much they kind of planned and how much time they had. And maybe Season 2, they'll be able to step it up and do a lot more. We do know sometimes AMC is a little cheap when they don't necessarily need to be. Season 2 of The Walking Dead is a good example of that, where they had budget concerns and arguments and issues really for no reason, because the show, they should have kind of saw the value of what they had and known that this show was going to become huge and that there's no reason not to put more into it. Put in whatever they need because it just gets better. If you have more money, you can do more things with it and just get better people and, better more time. It just, it just makes it easier for them to do everything, So, yeah, anyway. But, for his opinion, he likes it quite a bit, and as a lot of other people do too. And I do too. It's just that I think that they could have gone a little bit bigger with it. But like I said, we don't know what the plan was, and maybe they wanted to see if it's going to work first. And now that it is, Season 2 will be bigger. So we'll see. Next one's from Patrick, and we'll do the last one with this one. He says, "Hi Trev, I don't think that Daniel is quote unquote the good man, which is the title of the finale. Listen to what Griselda says moments before she is dying. I think she is talking about her husband and that he was a torture guy in El Salvador." That was like his job, I guess, because he said he never told him or his daughter which one he was. It makes sense since he says that his daughter was the only pure thing that has happened in his life. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. And it could obviously refer to Travis because, as we've seen, Travis doesn't want to kill even a single walker, and he is a good man. So that's what we had predicted originally, and that we might see his death in the finale. I've kind of withdrawn that prediction now because we're gotten closer to it, and to me it feels like with the pacing, I would be really surprised if they killed Travis in the finale of Season 1. I don't see it there, with this kind of pacing and this kind of speed and everything. It just doesn't seem like they would do that right now to me. But we'll see. You never know for the finale. It could be pretty big. We could get some big character deaths because we did have the death of Griselda there. So in the recent episode. So write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the finale of Fear Dead and this one in particular. What are you more excited for? Are you more excited for the premiere of Season 6 or the finale for Fear? So write your comments. If you guys like the video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share. Please favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, be sure to subscribe. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again probably tomorrow for another. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace.